it's an awkward conversation for me. If I can find a spot, if it works out, cool. I'll probably try to look elsewhere, to be honest.
I mean, it doesn't have to be an awkward conversation. Just say yay or nay.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I really don't. So I'ma just chill till I do.
It's just like if you want to do it, it's available.
Right. So I'ma talk to y'all later. Um, there is the link in the Discord. If you look for us, we're in that Discord most of the time. The band is there. I don't know where Spell put it, but it's there somewhere. Season's greetings.
I think I'll be over here in the Darkblade Discord.
I gotta find a way to get y'all into the Underdark.
Sure.
Oh, it's easy. There are many passages to the Underdark.
No. Like y'all are gonna be walking down a road and y'all are just gonna fall through a cavern or something. Boom, you're in Menzo Baranzan.
Huh. Am I an elf? I'm not. I'm a halfling. Yep, I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Right now, we are strategizing on how to beat Razorfen Downs because we've never seen this boss before.
Yeah, I think we need to kill the guy with mana first because he's supposedly like a healer. And I don't have mind control. I mean, I have it, but it's disabled because level is decreased. So I don't have any CC. Should we just... I don't know if we can stay outside of the ring.
Okay, he's immune to CC. What the fudge? Why is Razorfen Downs this hard? Like, it's Razorfen Downs.
Yeah, kill at first.
Well, we have to stay in here to kill them. Because the second I step out, they... Yes, Bell, you can't heal this much.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just broken. That's unreal.
No, there has to be a way to get them to stop pulling you back into the ring. What's the name of this boss?
It's Warlord Ramtask. So there is a Spirit Link totem that redistributes the health of all targets. And this affects both players and enemies as a separate pools of health.
So our health is just
You
split.
got
We're
me
not
thinking about a shaman.
No,
Yeah, I wonder, I probably should just, if it redistributes health, then it means I can just heal one target, right? And it should somehow share health.
hopefully. So just spam heals on me and hope everybody gets picked back up.
You know there is a dungeon journal, right, in retail.
What's the... Oh, right, but what's the shortcut for it? Like J...
It's Shift J.
Shift J, okay. Yeah, cool. I'm looking at my tanking responsibilities. Empowering his axe with powers from the spirit realm, Warlock Ramjas throws his axe at a location, striking all nearby enemies for high arcane damage.
What class are you playing?
Pally tank. Proc Pally.
Oh,
It's a lot of
that's
fun.
so good.
We have limited mitigation, but high, AoE uptime stuff. It's fun.
Oh yeah, you guys are so good at AoE tanking. Such ridiculous.
I think I know what my next D&D character is gonna be.
What's that?
Assuming Thwomp doesn't die in this campaign, I'm gonna play as one of his descendants. Thwomp
Huh.
the Seventh.
Who did you like knock up?
Ooh.
You don't know what Thwomp does. He has kids all over.
Okay. I was thinking like because you guys are getting
Are we
progressively
healing
stronger.
red up first or ads?
I was
Just heal
thinking
me.
throwing you guys into a different plane of existence instead of the material because it gets very difficult to challenge you in there. Maybe even the Underdark.
Oh, we're gonna go to Sigil.
Don't know where that is.
The City of Doors. At least in the Underdark, you wouldn't have to worry about collateral damage because everything's pretty much evil down there. Except for like the gnomes or something.
Oh, come on. 2%. There we go.
I was healing as a guardian angel. Oh my god. Yeah, that health is not shared. I don't know what's going on. Okay, this is one of those moments when everyone dies, but we still get the boss. I
Shit,
love it.
shit felt like a raid. Like, that was Veil right there. Like, that was fun. I'll let you get some mana before I keep pulling. How about that?
Ooh, we could go to Disc.
Disc? What do you mean? Like,
It's like the capital of hell.
Hell has a capital.
I'm pretty sure that's like Asmodeus's city.
but I'm Captain Azeroth.
Playing a hunter is just so easy.
On retail, you mean? Or in classic?
Classic. Oh, retail. It's like I'm Hawkeye.
Yeah. You're really. You're like the Demon Hunter class from Diablo, essentially. It's kind of very hard to die, kind of very easy to kill.
Oh, it's Disc, not Disc. Hey, Spell, does your character in my campaign, does it have a backstory or?
Not really.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I realized it's a dangerous thing to provide to DM.
Yeah, it is, clearly. That guy ripped a guy's arm off it, like, chatting me up.
No, but honestly, I just didn't have a time to write it up, and then I somehow
No,
started
no.
playing
No,
without.
I understand. I understand.
If y'all had ads on you, you could just say something. You know that, right? I ain't looking
It's
for you.
a shitty tank that has to ask that question.
Like, they're in a corner just standing there fighting stuff. I kill the things. I have all the ads on me that I know of. Like, and spells healing them so their health ain't going down.
Well, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if you need help, I'm here.
Well, I'm always healing as a tank, no matter who is a tank. Like, if it's another Shadow Priest, I'm healing Shadow Priest. I don't care.
I don't know which way to go. Is it this way?
All right. Roll a paladin.
You're
We'll
rolling.
call him Falstad.
Are you gonna make it a paladin?
Yes.
What role you want to play?
Falstad.
That's not a role. It's a name.
Listen, I start with the name. Work from there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think there is like a certain role right now until like if you start raiding, then yes. But now it's just keep it like switch between all the specs. That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I love having a big toolbox. I love like
Um,
using all the spells from all three specs.
I'm gonna let that one slide. Mm-mm-mm. Where are we?
Which one slide? What are we talking about?
Never mind. Groyat the Blind Hunter. Is that a boss?
Was that racist? Did I forget to say racist?
Yes.
That's racist.
Oh, you missed that part. No, you didn't. You were there. I thought that was funny. That was well played. Is he talking about me? Nope. He's talking about me? No, definitely not.
Hey, Shannis, how do you feel about like homebrew magic items?
I do it all the time.
How would you feel about like Thwomp having one of his eyeballs ripped out and like replaced with his eagle's eye, and like his eye replaced with put into the eagle, so I can see through my eagle's eyes?
Shanna, you still thinking? How would you feel about it?
What? Okay, sure. Whatever. Sure. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna have to find a surgeon with a
Wait.
very
What
elusive.
chance of success that surgery has? Like, what are the side effects if you're all wrong? Because last time when you were trying to get wings, I don't think it went well.
I mean, you can't be a quitter, you know.
I love it.
You guys are crazy. You've lost your mind.
Like I'll allow just about anything, provided you can justify it. It's up to the dungeon master to figure out something to make the campaign interesting or fun. I think it's a lack of imagination if you can't work with it, like what the player wants.
The real question is, if Regalia dies, can I get my eyeball back?
No, never, not gonna happen.
That guy, I still have aggro, right? Yeah. He just does a charge.
Hey guys, Renee and I are gonna log off, so if we don't talk to you guys for a while, it was fun running. We'll see you when Max comes out.
Yeah, same, Darwin.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
take it easy.
Yeah,
We'll
hope,
see you around.
hope we'll see you around.
Yeah, you're a real
So,
cool guy.
Not here, then on retail.
no, I hope I see you somewhere. Yeah. Like, don't just disappear, man. I'm gonna miss
Oh, very well. Just saying, for those of us who are gonna take a break, if anyone was. But yeah, we'll probably see you in retail. I'll probably still play retail a little bit.
you. Alright, cool.
Yeah, thank you guys for everything. It was a pleasure to raid with you. Hope to raid again. Not saying goodbye.
Legit the best people ever recruited. Happy to have you.
Okay, night guys.
Good night.
Good night,
All
Darwin.
right, man.
Alright. I don't know what this boss is doing either, but I'm being pulled somewhere. Oh god. Is it me, or when you get pulled in some of these mechanics, you kind of want to
Yep.
go with it?
No.
Okay, so it's just me. I feel it pulling me.
Oh my god, I missed that. It's so dynamic. It's like dancing. It's not like
Yeah.
when I heal in classic, I'm just Working on my computer. Sometimes I press one button.
Hey, look how much shit's going on right now. Like, I gotta dodge that while that's happening. And keep aggro. That was fun.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like another version of RFD or
Yeah, they
like
changed it.
this is supposed to be low level dungeon. Why it's more complicated than BFA dungeons?
No, they changed it, like they did Dead Mines and the other stuff. It's just a different dungeon.
Oh yeah, that's right. So what level is it now?
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't think anything is any level anymore, remember?
Yeah.
Everything is every level between 10 and 50. But that's it.
Oh, it's level 30 because we got um our levels got squeezed to level 30 right now as a dungeon.
I just hit 44.
Level 10. So you guys want a dungeon together?
Sure.
I was just about to go get some food.
Okay,
Yeah,
later.
I'll go get some food. But
Get some food first, yes.
I could do one if you want in the meanwhile. I got some alts. I don't need to level this guy to 50 yet. I do want to go pick some herbs though, because you get XP for picking herbs, and leveling up while making money, there's nothing better.
okay, guys, I'll see you later.
See ya.
Base.
Peace. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why?
It's weird, but also kind of relaxing that we don't have raid on a Tuesday. Like, it's like nice and chill. I can do whatever I want.
Commitment. Just no commitment.
Hmm. After like a year, it's nice to just chill.
So is it because you're a tank that your Qs are instant?
Probably. I haven't played anything else, so I don't know.
Hey, Habit.
Hey, have it.
Hello. So, guys,
Yo,
Not much.
It's the end of the world as we know it. That's what he meant. Translated, of course.
That song is overrated.
been watching some of the Star Trek Lower Decks. Have you guys seen that?
Nah. I've been learning
That's-
how to DM.
you might not be able to join us right away, by the way, Janice. Might be able to dungeon right away.
Is Lower Decks any good?
Yeah, so it's made by the people who made Rick and Morty.
What?
Then it's like
Not yet.
actually really good. Been enjoying it.
Are they going for like a PG-13 feel? Like, do they have to pull punches or?
It's I'm not terribly familiar with Rick and Morty. I haven't really watched a lot of it, but it's like pretty
Just let me
raunchy
finish watching
cartoon.
the cinematic. Sorry.
I was surprised that it actually has the like Star Trek name on it because it's pretty raunchy cartoon.
I mean, I believe
pretty excellent.
Gene Roddenberry's dead, if I recall correctly. So I guess that they figure like, hey, fuck all this highfalutin shit. We're gonna get paid, boys.
Yeah, I mean, whomever owns the Star Trek name at this point, I know it's all like kind of like CBS, but I don't know if CBS owns it. So I think
I'm
that's
sure his estate's getting a good chunk of that.
yeah. I hadn't even heard of the show before a few days ago.
What?
Apparently, people were binge watching it, and I was kind of like, okay, I'll check this out.
You haven't seen Rick and Morty?
I haven't seen much of Rick and Morty, but I'm like, it's a different show that are made by the creators.
You ever watched Harmon Quest?
No.
It's pretty good. It's like Dan Harmon, the Rick and Morty guy, and He made Adventure Time.
Community.
Yeah, he plays D&D with some of his friends, and it gets animated as they're having their adventure. It's pretty fun to watch.
That could be kind of neat.
Yeah, they have different celebrity guests to come in and guest play. It's fun. It's a good watch.
Yeah, I've just been trying to catch up on that. What are you guys up to?
Nothing much. Playing retail.
I saw you on retail. Weird.
Hey, if y'all had $500 to $800 to spend on a computer tower, what would y'all recommend?
I just built one for a little over that, not much over that.
Alright.
I can send you the specs if you
I
want.
was hoping to just get a pre-built.
Wanna do?
I never do pre-builds. You end up paying so much more than you need to. But I have full belief in your ability to build a PC. Have you ever played with Legos?
Yes.
Yeah, you're more than qualified.
And now my parents bought me the Legos, and they sure weren't $1,000.
Sure, but PC building has gotten so easy these days that does it look like it fits in that slot? Yes. Cool. Does it fit in that slot? Perfect. Does it not fit in that slot? Well, quit jamming it in there. Like everything is just if it's meant to go there, it'll obviously
I
go
have
there.
vivid memories of throwing my Legos downstairs and you know,
Well, don't do that with a computer.
yeah, goes without saying.
Let me know when you're ready, Shanus.
Why is everything scripted? God damn it.
Because it's a cinematic action game now. It's an action game.
I'm not sure about a pre-build though. Let's take a look. What are like your current specs? Like, can you just upgrade what you have? I wonder.
Um, I don't know.
Yeah, you could just get like a solid state and new graphics card.
I'm sorry.
Oftentimes, that's a huge upgrade, and that
Yeah.
can go a long way. I know with my old PC, I went from just like a normal solid state drive to my new PC has one of like the newer M.2 solid state drives, and goddamn,
Yeah.
my computer loads things before I even think about loading them.
For $500-600, it's probably better off to upgrade what you're working with.
No, 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
Yeah, that was my range.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I mean, you can get a solid state and a graphics card for, 800 total. Won't be the best stuff ever, but it'll be good. You're probably better than what you have.
Well, I did a full PC build for I think just shy. I think it was like 900 and something. It was like just shy of 1,000.
Well then, sure. Then
Oh,
yeah, do
that's
it.
not bad. For $900 for a full PC?
Yeah, well, I picked the parts specifically, um, and I don't think a ton of it was on sale. I think the processor was like a small sale.
And if I can install a graphics card where it is, believe me, you can. Because I don't know nothing.
Yeah, like it's all of PC, all of desktops these days are color coded and like, hey, does this look it goes there? Then it probably goes there.
It's like
Like,
IKEA. I'd be daunted to I'd be daunted to build like a full PC, but adding a graphics card
it's
and a
not
solid
bad.
state is just plugging stuff in. So
All you need is a Phillips screwdriver. You'll be fine.
All right. Just shit I can buy off Amazon.
yeah,
I used Newegg. Let me see if I can find what I bought.
and if you want like help like installing it, you could always find Ark. He knows that stuff well.
Yeah. Also, I'm sure there are plenty of YouTube videos I can look at.
Yeah, everything's on YouTube.
YouTube has replaced my father.
Oh, jeez.
My dad's not dead, I just
Just had to clarify. Shannon, I'm trying again.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see if you can get in. No, you've selected role. You did. Do not meet requirements. Yeah, you have to wait a while.
What?
I think you gotta do some stuff. I don't know what it is, but there's some stuff you gotta do. Probably just like the Zandalar stuff.
You want to just go ahead and
I won't do a dungeon unless I'm doing it with somebody.
okay.
If I do too much, I'll just hit 50 and then I'll be bored. What I will do is jump on my druid and get flying.
You could get fly at 16. What the fuck?
30.
Okay, because I see this guy on a fly mountain, level 16.
I don't know how. Or maybe he bought it on a character on the server already, like on therefore has it for all his ults. But that shouldn't be because I don't have it for all my ults. I have to train it. I don't know how he's on a flying ult at 16.
So hey, Habit,
Hello.
we have a couple of people that would like to grade AQ40 to see everything to the end. Is there something we can do about that? Because right now the Darkblade just not doing it. We're not raiding anymore.
Right. So I know that so the guild that I'm in has 3 different raid groups. The one that I'm in, I think we're like actively recruiting for like priest and paladin, but like always, recruiting and willing to test people out.
Hmm.
But we do have a couple different raid groups, and I'm down to help, maybe try to brainstorm for, a couple different guilds that are recruiting.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I miss the fuck out of you, but I think I'm just gonna go over to Carriana's guild.
Yeah, what are the Guardians of Lordaeron?
Yeah,
Yeah, like I think they have room.
yeah, I know most of those guys. I feel like I'd fit in over there.
And a lot of it just depends on what you're looking for. Like the raid group that I'm in, we definitely don't consider ourselves hardcore at all. We don't require world buffs. We don't require, like we've got some people in our raid group that are, not necessarily the top of the top tier players, but we do also perform pretty well. Um, so there's a little bit of a trial process. But
Do we have to like show up every night? Because I'm not gonna be able to consistently raid.
it is preferred. Not that it's necessarily required, but like so like one of the things like with my raid group specifically, for someone who only shows up some of the time, it would just give you, I guess, less priority on our roster.
A
We
50 DKP minus.
Yeah, there you go. No, we don't do DKP. We do Loot Council and EPGP, which is just kind of like you show up, you get points. When you get items, it lowers your points, but that's really only used for like tiebreakers, and to like just keep history of loot. But so we try to run more. We don't do like sign up sheets. We have a roster of people, and by not showing up, like week after week, it would make you like less on a priority list to like be on said roster for that week.
Okay.
But I know our raid group is especially looking for healers, priests and paladins, but it is always actively looking for good people.
Because I know Darwin. He's a pally healer. Renair, mage, all pretty good. Who else? Spell probably wants that as well. And yeah, I have my warrior, which like, I would like to raid on my warrior, but he's kind of tank spec'd with all his stuff.
Well, so I'm not I'm not the raid leader. I'm not the office. I'm not an officer. I'm not anything. All I can do is suggest people, potentially for trial, but they definitely ask you to switch to DPS. And that's
How many warriors do you have?
oh fuck. Like we're always down from our warriors. Like that's not a problem.
I don't mind swapping, but I'm not. I probably won't parse that well because I don't have max hit.
No, and we kind of expect new people to come in to we expect for people to try on their gear a little bit, put some sort of activity into like, and you've rated plenty, so like you've got some stuff, I'm sure, but we've got
Yeah.
10 warriors on our roster right now. And some of them are newer, started off with pre-raid bis, and we gear people out pretty quickly. Because most of our warriors who've been around for a while have everything.
Who do you want, like rogue versus warrior? Which one would your guild want more? Curious.
Probably the warrior.
Okay.
And the Thunder Fury is also like you having tanking experience. You with a Thunder Fury, it makes you desirable. Like they'd ask you to go to just like full Fury, Fury arms or whatever, full DPS spec. Thunder Fury is a pretty decent DPS weapon. We'd probably just try to outfit you with whatever main hander we could as fast as possible, and you could do some really nice DPS.
Sure. Like I don't mind swapping over. Actually, I kind of want to swap over because I don't want to tank anymore. Fucking.
Oh, dude, it's such a freeing feeling.
Oh yeah, like tanking is just so heavy responsibility-wise. It's like everyone else can fuck up, but you can't fuck up because you fuck up the entire raid wipes.
But with your experience, there'd probably be opportunity for like off tanking here and there. There's always ads where it's kind of like all of a sudden we go from needing 2 to 3 tanks to needing 5 tanks.
Sure. Well, who do we talk to?
So I'll put out a message to Blinkers, but it'd be Blinkers.
Okay, because there will be several people
Serenity.
that. Yeah, probably several people.
And I'd have to, I guess I'd have to talk to everyone and figure out, like, we don't have the raid roster to take on like half a guild. Like that, I was just saying, like my raid group doesn't have like the roster capacity to like take on like half a raid group.
We don't have half
we
a
do
raid
have-
group. We have like 3 people.
Okay, well, can probably figure out a home for 3 people, especially because we do have a couple different raid groups. So the one that I'm in is a Friday Saturday. It's midnight to 3. We don't oftentimes take that amount of time. We can do like BWL and MC in like less than 2 hours. Our AQ40 is like about 2 hours. And these days, like our average raid week right now looks like we do AQ40 on Friday, usually about 2 hours, and then we're doing BWL and just binding runs, which
Mhm.
is like an hour and a half maybe.
What's your rating hours like?
Well, that's what I said. So like my raid group is Friday and Saturday, 12 to 3 is like the time that is scheduled, but we don't take that amount of time in both nights.
Sorry, I missed that.
Like we clear content pretty quickly. So we schedule out 12 to 3, but it's maybe like 12 to 2
Oh, okay, so 12.
Friday,
Okay.
Saturday. We also have a weekend group. They start a bit earlier. I want to say they start at like 8 on Saturday and 8 on Sunday.
Mhm.
And the weekend group is mostly comprised of alts. They're, from what I've told, they're like, a bit more lax. They're a bit more casual. It's not my same raid leader. I don't raid with them. But
Is
I've
it
been told.
uh, is it what's the word? Is it like sign up, or is it just like you show up and they'll send you an invite? How is it done?
So all of our raid groups in Serendipity, they have like I might be, I don't know if I can even add you guys to our Discord. I might be able to. But there's like a little bit of an application process, and they will then like trial you in. But no, it's rosters. It's not like signups.
What's the trial?
Essentially, they'll bring you in for a couple of weeks to where they, if they think that you get along well, and if they think that you perform well, then you're in. And if you just like show up once and don't show up anymore, it's just a way to like not have like all of a sudden like you have this group of 80 people who may or may not show up.
Because I know some of our people can definitely show up, but like I go missing for like 6 days at a time.
Yeah, and like with our raid group, because I don't raid the other with the other two raid groups, and that's a different raid leader. But with our raid group, I mean, fuck, we had Villith in our raid group for like months on just like standby, and sometimes he'd show up, sometimes, most times he wouldn't. It was quote unquote fine, but he just never. It's just like one of those things where by being kind of like permanently on standby, you don't have a guaranteed spot. Like if you really want to raid one week, like we have like call out, sections in our Discord, and if you just know you can be there as soon as you can point it out, that gives you a better probability. But if you're someone who's just like not gonna show up for like 2 months and then just like show up 1 month or like 1 week and then not show up for 2 months, it'll put you on a lower priority of like actually getting into the raid.
Mm.
So for something like that, one of my guild raids just might not be the best scenario for you. It's got some different options potentially if you want to brainstorm. But I think all of our raid groups just do like people, who show up week to week. Like it's okay and we're understanding when shit happens and you can't show up. Like that's totally fine and that happens. But if it's just like an ongoing thing, then what I would worry about is if it's like some sort of ongoing thing, but then you find a week that you can raid and you really want to raid, they might just put you on standby. And if everybody shows up, nobody calls out, then you might not have that spot.
Hmm.
I'm gonna head out, guys. Good night.
Night, bud. But we're always open for trialing people, seeing how they do. Like we don't expect, like especially off of most of our, I think all of our raid leaders will probably want to inspect your gear. They have a general gist of how much damage you'll do if you're just at your computer and hitting buttons. That's all that WoW Classic is. Like, get behind the boss and hit him. So, I mean, even if you didn't have the perfect DPS gear, like, I mean, I joined back in when I left the Darkblade. I was using my tank gear and a two-hander and just doing dog shit DPS, but that's what they expected. But my raid group, which is the raid group that I was in before I even came to the Darkblade, like it's been a high majority of the same people this entire time. So like everybody's just like decked out. It did not take long for me to get everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm as geared as it gets for a mage, and my pally is not geared, but he heals AQ 40 and tops the charts quite often, which is weird since a lot of other people in the raid are very geared. But I just don't know if I'm interested in raiding in Classic that much anymore.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of just want to go into AQ and see at once.
Yeah, I just want to CC through and then I could be done. If you could arrange for me to just come on a night, like you need a mage or you need a pally. I mean, like I said, I have the pally. It's pretty good heals. Not the best, but
I mean, as of right now, we're not really like, we're not letting alts or anything through current content. If it was just a one-time C, like maybe come Nax, I could arrange that. But
Like,
yeah,
what if we bring our mains?
right. It's just we're looking for members. We're not looking
Oh,
for.
okay.
We're not setting up tours.
yeah, I gotcha.
I getcha. No. Oh, like I'll join you. But I'm just not certain my participation is going to be there.
Well, and that's extremely fair, and that kind of mentality, like it's people who know what they're going to be able to contribute. Like I might be able to spin that. Like I said, Villith was on our raid roster for fucking ever, and he showed up to like a molten core once.
Once?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just once. I don't think he ever came to any other raid. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, let me log on. I don't know when you guys want to do a trial or whatever.
Let's see if my raid leader's on. He is not online. But it's only well, Tuesday night. We don't raid until Friday. I can get a hold of him and see if he's interested. Again, I'm not a officer. I have no say in the matter. I can just
Yeah, I'm in
essentially
your
Yeah.
Discord already, and I know like Terwin, so I could just be like, hey, on my own merit, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know who?
Terwin. Don't know if she's still there.
Yeah, I was about to say, who's that?
Like I'll try to make most, depending on when the raid is, I'll try to make 75%.
It's Serendipity, right?
Serendipity, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Terwin who was in that guild. I don't know.
So let me see if I can, so the first thing that they'll want you guys to do is put in an application. There's just like a small like little application form of like, hey, here's my name, here's my role, blah 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 blah. They just use it to keep track of people.
Or maybe I left. Might have left. Oh no, yeah, that's Elegance. I'm thinking of different guild.
Yeah, I've never heard about Tier 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I have to do put in an application then.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where to get the invite link.
Should just like be top left, right? It's like where the name is. There's a drop down. Can invite.
So before you guys fill out the application, if you want, I can talk to my raid leader beforehand and kind of let him know, like, hey, these are these people that are applying.
Sure.
But he's just not online right now.
Sure. Whenever he's online, maybe we can have a chat and see if it's like if we're a good fit, right?
Yeah.
Don't want to waste you guys' time.
Well, that's kind of the trial run. That's kind of the trial period where it's, come with us for a couple of weeks, maybe yeah, oftentimes the trials are through like lower content, through like a BWL, and just see, how do you like how we do things? Does this work for you? Do you work for us? Kind of deal.
Sure.
I'm not gonna be applying anytime soon. I'm still feeling out whether I even want to be in Classic or not. But I appreciate the option to apply.
Sure. Well, and that's incredibly important. That's something that I learned a while ago. With Darkblade, was figuring out what I wanted from Classic, and a lot of people thought that I left the Darkblade to be more hardcore. Truth be told, I'm in a more hardcore group, but I am so much more casual than I used to be. God damn.
Yeah, I feel it. It's your level of investment and involvement. If you're not an officer, if you're not like raid leading, if you're not loot mastering, if you're just there to raid, then it's a whole different experience.
Well, the switch from main tanking to DPS,
Yeah. Any
like,
responsibility is bad in a game.
because I'll it's just my mind where I'll always kind of just min max whatever I do, like whatever game I play. It's just how I play games. But min maxing, main tanking, and raid leading was just taking up too much of my brain. I can min max DPS warrior. I stand behind the boss and I kill it.
Mm-hmm.
I push buttons.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of just want to like turn my brain off during raids as well.
Oh, dude, it's so great. It's so fucking good.
Yeah. I haven't been enjoying healing for the same reason.
Yeah,
Maybe I
healing
haven't
is
paid attention.
like I've gotten a paladin to like level 42, and I want to have a level 60 healing character, but part of me doesn't.
Yo, you see that struggle to just get a new character? Like, you want to play something, but you don't want to invest the time in having to get there to play it? Play retail. Like, I,
I just don't like retail.
I don't like it either until I started playing it again. And then I'm like, the contrast from classic is. Right now I'm doing Strathome. No, I'm doing, yeah, Strathome, live side. Like normal, like I would be in classic. But I'm on a druid that I just got to level 30, which is, 20 levels from max level right now. It took me a day to get in here.
Oh, right, the squish.
Yup.
Wait, so is Shadowlands out?
No, release date still pushed
So
back.
pre-squish.
Yeah.
I was about to say like I have a druid in retail like about that level, but I don't even know what level it would be right now.
Like if you had like a 110, it's 45. If you had a 120, it's 50.
No, it was like 30 or 40.
Well, then he's probably like level 10.
Gross.
But that's where you start the game basically. It's 10 to 50 is the game. And then when Shadowlands comes out, it's 50 to 60.
I remember I played BFA for like a small amount of time. I swear I did like 5 or 6 dungeons and got to like level 30 or 40.
I didn't
Like
buy it.
it was just stupid.
I didn't buy it. But this is 70% faster leveling because of the squish. So you can power through. You can have six. You can have all the classes, ready for Shadowlands max level, and just choose
Yeah.
what you want to play.
Well, like my buddy bought me all of the whatever it's called, the heritage armor or
Heirlooms.
Wait, you can buy that?
Yes.
no, so like there's armor that you can buy that just like it's
Heirlooms.
better than everything that you'll ever get, and it makes you level faster
They
by
changed it.
being in it. Oh,
It doesn't give you XP boost anymore. It just reduces the amount of rested XP you lose by 30%. By 60 total if you have like a full set. But yeah, it doesn't boost XP and it's not better than everything anymore. It's better while, like, when you're in the tutorial that
but it
lasts
like
like an hour.
levels. It like levels with you though.
Yeah, but up to 34. Level 34
Oh,
stops.
okay. Yeah, I think before it leveled up to like 80 or 60 or something.
Which is, yeah, about equivalent, yeah, now. So yeah, but it just happens so much faster that the heirloom gear seems useless. Because like by the time I remembered to do it on my last alt on my monk, he hit level 10 already, and I was out of, like, I didn't need it anymore. The drops I was getting from dungeons were better. So I just took them off. Like Eben's in a full set of heirloom gear, and I'm sure he's not wearing it anymore.
Yeah, I noticed Eben dipped out early.
Yeah, he still has all his alts in the guild, but he went to raid elsewhere.
No, I was feeling for you guys. I saw the
So, how many? I mean, how full is your raid group normally?
I mean we always run typically always run 40 of 40. We
Oh,
Well-
so you almost always fall, right?
well, we particularly overstack our raid group, our roster a little bit, just so sometimes people just get sat, which is just a healthy environment for having people who want to raid every week, just by being like, no, it's your turn to take a break this week. That plus, we have a week where a healer wants to, like, hey guys, I got shit going on. Then we have standby people to move in. We try to run a roster of 45, 46 ish. I think right now we're down to like 41 ish.
Oh yay, I hit 30 and I got my Kingslayer title. I got Flight Form.
But no, we especially try to overpack our roster a little bit just to have, fallback. And everybody, just no matter who they are, gets sat here and there. Kind of goes on a rotation.
For sure.
Yeah. I was laughing at the ridiculousness of the leveling speed because my highest level character is a druid that's alliance. We're playing horde. And he's 45 because that was the max level. I didn't buy BFA. I never hit 120. But now I have a 43 paladin in like 3 days. My entire WoW career summarized in 3 days.
Wow.
Yup. Because he was like everything. I didn't have time to level alts and stuff when I used to play. So he was my, like my main for at least 2 or 3 expansions. And now it just took me 2 or 3 days to get to... And it could have been shorter. I'm like purposely holding back, waiting on spell and stuff. Picking herbs gives you XP. Mining nodes gives you XP.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yep. Opening chests gives you XP. Certain chests, I don't know if all chests. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I flew around Silithus picking dream foil, mining thorium. Got a couple arcane crystals, sold them for a couple thousand gold. And leveled 3 levels without killing one thing.
This is the things that I just think is kind of dumb.
No, yeah, it is. It's dumb. But I've embraced the dumb. The dumb is now my friend. I am one with the dumb.
It's also crazy to see those low numbers. I am watching your stream right now,
Yeah.
and to think that this is retail WoW, like what the fuck?
Yeah, but it changes when you raid. Like those low numbers are different. They go up. The squish just made things weird.
My level 40 paladin in classic
Yeah.
would destroy those numbers.
Yeah, I know. We were laughing at that yesterday. That awkward moment when your classic character is higher than your retail. And stronger. But you don't have unlimited mana, we do.
That's one thing I also didn't like, and this is before the changes or whatever. So I mean, I guess it's just kind of the same. But that was one thing that I really didn't like.
Yeah.
I was leveling a healing druid through retail through, I guess, early BFA, and I was kind of like a mage made a water thing, like whatever, the water totem, whatever the fuck. And I was kind of like, cool, I'll grab some of that. I was like, oh, I didn't need any of that.
Yep. But it's not true all the time, because like I'm sure raid healing you run out of mana. Like when I get,
Sure.
if he pulls 2 groups right now, I will go And even though I don't run out of mana per se, people die. Like it's not like it's easy mode all the time. People die. Spell and I were wiping on Razor Fan Downs just now.
That threat is like
It's supposed
it's
to be
just
super easy, right?
it's just like threat is like I went in and I did an ability. I have threat on everything. I am the tank.
Yeah, if you're spec tank,
Like
you have aggro.
yeah,
But again, that's not necessarily true. Things run around, people hit things. A mage with unlimited mana, not really, but it feels like unlimited mana. Casting spells, you have to pick aggro back up. You have to chase a healer down. You have to, it's not. It's much easier to get the aggro, but it's also much easier to lose it. So
and the hunter is top DPS.
right now, Shadow Priest is,
That is the. Thought I saw the hunter.
but I think it's changing again. They're gonna nerf it. Look it up. Look up like the latest beta testing.
Hunters are getting a pretty big boost. It looks like for classic. Phase 6. Not a big boost as far as like anything that they do or anything. It's just the Oni buff, and I think even the Dire Maul buff is not going to be just melee attack power. It's just going to be attack power.
Which is a big change to them, yeah.
It's a big change. I don't think they'll compete, but good for them. They'll go from being, just above the tanks on a boss fight to, beating Ret Paladin.
Yeah.
So, fuck yeah, I'm all for it.
Kudos to them.
Yeah, they're trying.
They get the same benefits we do now. Equal opportunities.
Equal opportunities. Exactly.
But alright, I'm gonna hop off. Probably just, I got what I wanted, which is flying. So I don't know if I'll pick some herbs or something, but I'm gonna chill and watch some TV.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, good talking with you. I'll
Yeah,
hit you up.
we'll keep in touch.
Yeah.
Try to figure out something for some of the Darkblade peoples.
I think you have me on Discord, right? Like, personally, don't you?
Well, I just sent you a link, so
Yeah, I joined the Discord, but
here, I sent you a friend request.
yeah, I wasn't sure if we were actually friends. I thought we were. But yeah, I'll hit you up if I decide to, yeah, see you.
Yeah, figure out what's good for you, man.
Yeah. Alright, peace, y'all.
Peace.